Hello everyone, welcome back to No Man's Sky Super Chill Permadeath. Today we are continuing with expanding the base. Hopefully we only have a couple more of these. We need to deal with the scientist and the armorer today, but I really want to get the scientist done because I can't move on to the exocraft technician with the overseer until I give him a circuit board, and he won't take one because the scientist won't give it to me. All right, we did go out and fulfill what the scientist wanted us to do, so we can talk to him again. I do not think my child experiment is working. They have not assuaged my loneliness, and now I have two consciousnesses to fear for. I'm not saying that again. I'm losing myself, traveler. Take my core to a monolith. Let me interface before the Atlas. I must speak to eternity. The Corvax has no memories of my last journey with their core. Then I tried to reconnect them with the convergence. This time they seek the Atlas. I do not know if the monolith grants such an interface, or if anything does. Alright, I've got his core. Put some landing lights out. It's the same place, I think. Fly like a crazy person. I dropped a base computer at the trade post on that really beautiful planet, and I think we'll be moving there because it's really beautiful. Oh, there's a plant right there. Run! Jeez. Here we go. Give me your word. I seek your knowledge. Gek word for ore. Gek word for Viking. And destroy. I approach the monolith and prepare to insert the Corvax's core within the dais. The structure looks as if it was made for such a moment. Error, error, Atlas, obey, Atlas, error, error, run. My computer does this. Lifeform identified, Corvax Echo, purpose, servant of traveler. Analysis, verisimilitude failure, emotional breakdown, traveler infection. Solution, terminate, insulate, protect, wipe. Rebooting. Oh dear. That can't be good. Oh, and we broke the monolith. Jeez. Oh, come on. There it is. It's really early in the morning. Far too early to lose my shippo. It is quite specifically 7:45 a.m. I have a cold. My goal today was to get up this morning. I had considered going right back to bed. I almost missed the landing beacon. Alrighty. Putting those lights on the landing pad didn't do any good. Insert core. Technician entity Urkalov's shell sits in front of me, awaiting reconnection. I fear for what has happened to their data core. Shell reconnection, carapace online. Who? Greetings, unknown entity. I passed my test. share in this joy via the exchange of technology. There is a circuit board. One more step to go. We need that heat capacitor. How do you feel about structural analysis, stranger? The scientist has once again been reset, but without a connection to the convergence, I fear they are doomed to repeat this cycle forever. From the moment they met me in the space station until their collapse into loneliness. Perhaps if I can find them a convergence cube, they might be unified with the rest of the Korvax and escape. The scientist deserves this chance at reconnection. They've helped me greatly, and they have taken good care of their beacon. All right. Let's see if I actually did it. I'm looking for a convergence core. I know I had one the other day, but I think I sold it. And we are in a Gex system. All right. Return to the scientist. What? No, I'm not going to attack a building for a convergence core. I'm going to come in here. And that's Viking. There's a Korvax system right there. On Mats is Korvax. On Mats, Stellar Observer. I slept almost all of yesterday. When I woke up late last night, of course, I sneezed over and I thought, oh my God, who let the dust devil free? But it turns out it's a cold. Oh well. Gotta have one once in a while to remind your body of how to fight it. All right. Trading post detected. Right there. Gamumu Gamma. Gamumu Gamma. It's another pretty planet with deadly sentinels. Or it's the same one. Maybe it's the same one. We don't really have that many actual planets in our discovery list. I don't land that often. Oops, wrong button. I'm going to do a special video about using the survey device. Hopefully I'll get that done today and possibly release it on Monday. Since I decided to drop that base computer on that gorgeous planet, I think that we'll probably do the actual surveying work by a Korvax convergence cube. Leave. That's interesting. Manow of Infinity, I mean. Okay. Same engines. I like these engines better. Trees! What? What atmosphere? If I'd been facing the right direction in the first place, I could have just gone into pulse. If this game was more realistic, we'd probably all die constantly from the way that we leave and enter atmospheres. We'd have to pay for our ship's heat shielding to be fixed. Jeez. I only need like 2 more glyphs. Alright, tough 2. I realized after watching yesterday's video that beautiful peaceful lush, I never landed on it. I didn't know that it was a peaceful lush. I just knew it was pretty and it didn't have aggressive sentinels, and then I never landed. So we'll move there, and because it's much nicer. It doesn't have storms like this place. Stranger, I fear something unusual is occurring. Is this facility shielded in some way so that signals are unable to escape? I'm not answering that. Security reasons. Technician entity Urkalov is once again becoming aware of their isolation. The convergence cube may be their only hope. I insert the cube. The Korvax is temporarily startled, but soon their lights begin to flash in a familiar pattern. I cannot be sure, but the plan appears to have worked. Forgive me for asking, Entity, but did I know you once? You seem familiar. These terminals, they are of my own design. One machine even called me its parent, attempted to convince me of its love. Who? I deleted the bug, of course. I run a proper code base. I did harvest some useful blueprints from its store, however. Would you care for them? Oh yes, please. Whatever relationship we had developed has gone, replaced only by this cloud of unknowing. Perhaps it was an error. Perhaps this being was true self of the Korvax all along, and the one I knew was just a sickness, a distortion. I cannot know. Take care when constructing these objects, traveler. The plans were created by an error, after all. Heat capacitor! Thank you very, very much. What else did you give me? Was there something else? Oh, yeah, that's right. Liquid explosives. Log book, expanding the base, acquire circuit board. Hey! Overseer. Yes. A panophnum. I trust our scientist was able to meet your needs, friend. They have the circuits we demand. As I approached the Overseer, I was almost certain I heard them talking to themselves, spitting out words and phrases in a tongue I recognize but do not understand. But seconds later, there is no trace of the venom I thought I heard. I must be mistaken. Or the farmer was right. Prospector Epanophnum asks me for the circuit boards. Give circuits. The Overseer is strange, but no more so than any of the other beings I have encountered. Indeed, they have been more helpful than most. I hand over the circuits and receive my reward. Da, 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 da. So simple to make, so hard to get. We could just go up to the anomaly and buy the blueprint, but, you know. Ah, friend, you will be so happy with Prospector Epanophnum. I have drawn up plans for some starship technology, but I cannot yet sync my design with your ship. I shall need a gravitino ball to perfect my device. The Overseer predicted I would be pleased, and once again, they are correct. They have been ceaseless in their efforts to improve my lot. A gravitino ball is required to finish the promised starship technology. The farmer may be able to help acquire one. You will not regret it, friend. It is good we work so well together. And we wait. Gather a gravitino ball. Watch the shadow of the dragons fly over. One gravitino ball gathered. It's in my suit. Yep. Return to the Overseer. Did you enjoy your adventure, friend? Your expedition to find our orb? I have waited for you faithfully. There is something about the way Prospector Apanofnum speaks that, for all their kind words, suggests a resentment saved only for the deepest of enemies. But they would not have come to work here if we were enemies. Of course not. We are friends. The Overseer asks for the Gravitino Ball so they can finish the Starship technology design. As ever, I am so grateful for your assistance, friend. There's the conflict scanner. Woohoo! Have you ever wondered what happens after death, between expiration and rebirth? Meditate on annihilation. Harvest mordite from the dead. It's the only way to escape. Since the Overseer arrived, I have had a recurring dream, a nightmare that feels like a memory. Flesh merged with metal, a world of glass that blinks. A planet with green skies and an obsidian moon. A dream where I see my grave. As I snap back to reality, there's a moment before I can shake the image, that wound on the world lingering before my eyes. The Overseer asks me to harvest mordite, a material found in the bodies of slain creatures. The Overseer has served me well. Perhaps their task will free my mind from these lingering nightmares. Perhaps. And perhaps we'll just grab it out of storage. Mordite. Oh, let's fix that first. Expanding the base. Gather mordite. Okay. Mordite gathered. Return to the Overseer. Anytime now. Yay! I can see the change in you, friend. You have completed your task, and I have seen the world as you see it. I do not entirely understand what I have done for the Overseer, but they seem once again ready to reward me for my actions. Here, take these schematics. May the things you build always remind you of those you killed to construct them. Yikes. There's the Blaze Javelin. And there is the Blaze Javelin. Let's get that out of the pinned formulas. Build an exocraft terminal. Woohoo! Apparently I don't have the parts. Let's see what I need here. Exocraft terminal. Oh, I do have it. Let's see, he stands on one side, so we'll move him over there. And move the stuff on the desk and sip my tea. Now then, hire an exocraft technician.
Orbital station coordinates received.
Oh, is he here? He is here. Yay! He's probably in the bar, drinking away his worries. I could have teleported. Looks like I'm gonna run into the anomaly. Just move it out of the way. You can move your freighter. You can move the anomaly. But you can't move a base. And it's like Sometimes you just want to go to the space station, but your base is on the other side of it. And for some reason, your base takes priority. Grr. Yep, he's in the bar. Oh boy. Hopefully he's not too drunk. He's a sorrowful fellow. Sorrowful. Put down that cup of gra-gra. It's time to go to work. Yui Huey. Yui. I'll learn how to say that off video. I demand a place on your throne world, interloper. I told you he was drunk. Look at, he's got yellow freckles. Acceptance will grant you the glory of an exocraft and a Viking mech priest to administer its mass. Pray only that you have an exocraft terminal sufficient for my skills. Refusal will result in my inevitable extermination. Be quick. The technician seeks work, claiming they will be able to build and upgrade exocraft for my travels. You are weak and unworthy of my skills, but I have no choice. I will flee to your vile world. I will become an interloper. There's no need for you to be an interloper, dude. I'll become a Viking just for you. Maybe I should punch him just so he feels better. I can't. Darn it. I'll call him Huey. Exocraft technician Huey. I think I have a mission. Mission agent. I have a thing that keeps saying return to the mission agent. I'm assuming I have a mission completed or something. I'll use the teleporter to go back down. I can't believe I flew up here. Hand-in mission. Kill 8 Sentinels. That one's been hanging over my head. Thanks for the nanites. And thanks for the Mercenaries Guild. I don't really need to talk to you. We'll come get missions after we deal with the armorer. Alright, top 2. The name of that Peaceful Lush base is Acupit. I usually keep the base's name because it takes, intentional action to get the name that you create into the teleport list. And I usually don't have time to take that action right away, but once we teleport there and back, it'll be there. Alright. The exocraft technician is here. We are going to change to weapons research. Oh, he keeps shrinking. Hello. Thanks. There we go. I don't want a label stuck on the screen. I've not been idle in your absence, interloper. I have crafted another upgrade module for your ship. But the daggers, I can smell the battle enzyme from across the room. Give them to me. Originally, when you first meet him, he gives you a multi-tool. And, of course, it was garbage, and everyone always declined it, or, whatever. It was always garbage. It was always some C-class piece of garbage. And I noticed at some point, maybe after the Abyss, you suddenly don't get the multi-tool anymore. You get all these upgrade modules instead. So there's your daggers. The Viking takes the dagger and plunges it into their own arm. They immediately revive, their spirits restored. And there is the infraknife accelerator. I try to buy as few things as I possibly can on the anomaly if I know I'm going to do expanding the base. Now we're ready, interloper. The Sentinels are here, and you shall head out to meet them. This day shall be glorious, traveler, as it has been before and shall be again. The Viking looks at me with pride. I seem to have provided them with renewed purpose. Of this I am glad. But placing my world under threat, getting me to summon so many Sentinels for pointless battle, when I'm back, I'll need to speak to the armorer about the future. The armorer warns me that multiple Sentinel forces have arrived near our home, and I must defeat them. Graw, 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 graw! Also don't need that hanging over my head. And I need bullets. I'm not carrying any ferrite. Oh my god. Regular ferrite. How many is that? That ought to be enough. Alright, where are they? There's one. Let's see here. Must be around here somewhere. I don't want them searching for me because, there he is. If they're searching for too long, then it will reset. Reinforcements arriving. You mustn't go inside or take cover or enter your ship. You have to keep the fight going. He can hide, but I can't. There we go. Where's your buddy? Yes, I know. Here he is. Oh, he's gonna be in the water. Isn't that cute? Come on. Why not hit? Oh, I didn't get his legs yet. Alright, I need to do something about my health. There we go. Should say return to the armor. It does. You survived where Herc fell. Traveler, forgive me. I was wrong. My whole life I was wrong. It is not the dead that deserve our service. It is the living. It is you, traveler. It is you and you alone. The Viking promises not to cause any more trouble for the base. apologizing profusely, telling me that the living deserve service more than the dead, that I especially am worthy of their aid. The armor rewards me with a token of my great victory. Thanks. It has been an honor to serve you, traveler. Go on in glory. There is the pulse spitter, and it's a great weapon, although I've been really enjoying the bolt caster lately. Deuterium is easy to make. You just put dihydrogen and tritium in a medium or large refiner. And it is, I don't know if I even have those ingredients. Not enough. I only have 89 dihydrogen. You need 200, I think it is. Alrighty. The war is over. Gra, traveler, I have been inspired by your actions to craft a multi-tool of great power. Would it please you to examine it? Sure. Behold, traveler, it is a piece of crap. Compared to mine, which is an S-Class experimental multi-tool found by Lavalamp 64. Thanks. No thanks. Dude. What do we got? I think we have time to go get the message for this guy. We will unpin that. And we will meet the technician. Scout Huey has has calmed since I last saw them, though I still feel a sense of dread within their eyes of the paranoia that has sustained them across the stars. His yellow freckles. He's so cute. Interloper, I will do as promised. Build a geobay from this schematic and my exocraft shall be yours, unworthy though you may be. Now excuse me, I must ensure that this location is defensible should my people try to find me. The technician asks me to construct a roamer geobay from which I will be able to access their exocraft. Gra, of course. This bargain greatly favors you, Interloper. My exocraft has seen much glory. Oh good, I don't have to dig stuff out. Let's see here. There's a dead walker on the ground. I've already constructed the roamer somewhere else, and so I can just go back and talk to him. I don't have a back door out of this place. There isn't really any level ground. So, uh-oh. I needed to sneeze. What do I need? Pure ferrite. Alrighty. Good grief. Pure ferrite. More ferrite. That's what happens when you put everything away. Let's see how we're doing here. Come on. No, right there. Here we go. Probably should have done that sooner. Oh, it says return to the technician. All right, you guys. Tomorrow when we come back, we will have, Tomorrow is Monday. Tuesday. When we come back, we will do the exocraft technician, and hopefully that will be it. I think that is it. And then we will move on to getting stasis device, going to manufacturing facilities. Cold medicine, yay! and exploring and having a good time. I am going to go to the pretty planet, and I think I'll just take you there with me. Acupit. And I will be, because there really isn't any like flat place to put these exocraft geobays. So I think I will just move the whole thing here to this peaceful lush. Just hanging out. Thanks. Before I can do that, of course, I have to find all the hot spots. But you can see that there's much flatter land here. In fact, I'll just go into camera mode. You see there's lots of valleys, and there's actually 2 trade posts, one here and one right over that hill, I think it is. It's very, very close by. We were able to see the ships landing there before. Maybe it's that way. I don't remember. At any rate, you can see there's big swaths of flat land. So I'm going to get out the survey device, and I'll probably shoot that as a video, separate video by itself, and then move the base, and then we'll do the exocraft technician after that. I want to thank you all so much for coming along. We will see you tomorrow with the survey device episode, and on Tuesday with the exocraft technician. Have a great day.